Zaflertinflouse. 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 Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house. And what he do? Well, he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go? Well, you know he disappear. Sing it with me now. Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he live? Well, he lives in a sausage house. And what he do? Where he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go? Well, you know he disappear.
Hey, Roaring. Ik hoor een turf in Tom's penis.
Flausenflaus. Here's the Flausenflaus. 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3. Flausen, I got the Flausenflaus. You walk up today and you see the flaws. If you want to flaus, then we want the flaus. Zaflertinflouse number 26, trending flaus. Zaflertinflouse, he is Zaflertinflouse, and he will be the Trouse when he is on the mouse. He's the Zaflertinflouse, he is the Flausenflaus, he is the Flaus. Ist du Flaus? Uns da Flausen sind an Hunden, Flausen sind in Flaus. Flausen singen Flausen, Flaus sind in the home the Flaus. You have to eat the Flaus, you are the Flaus. This is the Flaus, you the Flausen, Flausen, Flaus. The fucking Flaus, the fucking Flaus, the fucking Flaus. The fuck is this? Randallton says, the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Frankie says, what the fuck did I miss these past few days? Must keep the Flaus in the house, in the house, bisschen tausend Flaus, and tausend Flaus. Schausen Flausen, Schausen, für Flausen. Oh, that's good.
Das ist so again.
It's so good to have you, Sausen. Oh, Brett Sheridan is here,
Yeah.
and so is Zaflausen. Zaflausen is in the house. Hello, Zaflertinflouse. So good to have you back in the house, Flaus. Welcome back, everybody. It's so good.
What
David
is
B.
happening?
Again. David B. once again comes up with a killer song. So, for those of you fuckers that missed it yesterday, man, well, if you missed the Flaus in general, then you're definitely confused out of your fucking minds. But we also put out a track. Brett and I we've embraced the fact that we've lost our fucking minds. And I called him and I said, dude, are you busy right now? He said, not really. I said, you want to jump on the computer and dance? He's like, yes. He didn't even ask the question. He said, yes.
I just should. I'm getting get out of the room. Get out of the room.
So David made this song, and it's so good, and we just started doing that, and people were dancing to it, and I think that Flouse actually has really brought out the best in everyone.
Yeah.
Really, he really has. He's just such a positive force that you look at like all the tweets and everything. I want to play this song the entire time.
Yeah.
And I also have to give a lot of love. I got to give a lot of love to my boy Travis Gomez. Travis Gomez made some great songs yesterday, and I played a few of them before we started.
On the ukulele.
So it's just like relaxing Hawaiian songs, and
I couldn't keep up. I
was just like,
oh my god,
that was really good. So the other this is something else I wanted to do before. Let me hold on before we get into Travis's songs. I do want to do this because I forgot to do this.
I am the Flouse. You are not. My Muti and Fati say I'm the Flouse.
So good. It's really good. So what I've decided with this song, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna see if we do. What time you gotta get out of here today?
About 7:30.
7:30. Perfect. So what if we do this? What if we do because yes, and by the way, Big Mo came in. We were able to bring Big Mo. Big Mo was dancing. I sent the link out to some people, and Big Mo capitalized on it pretty quick. And if you go to that video of I don't know, I think it's called Dance with Flouse. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
FLAUS, which is actually the German.
Probably the right way.
Would have been the German way.
Well, but anyway, at the end of it, you just see Mo, and my mom was like, he looks so happy, and he's just jamming out to that song. So what we're gonna do today, at the end of the show, after we're done, we're gonna go over to the SEN Patreon, and for the $10 patrons, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna make a StreamYards list, and you get to dance with Flouse. And so what I'm gonna do is, for those people that are there right after the show, I'm going to put a link into the $10 patrons, and the first, I don't know, I think you can get 6 people in there total. So the first 4 people in there can dance with Flouse. So if you're a $10 patron on the SEN Patreon, at the end of the show, you will be able to dance with Flouse. So if you so choose. So if you aren't, you should join up to the $10 Patreon on SEN. We've really been adding a lot of people and trying to do a lot of fun things. Like yesterday, we put the birth of Flouse in there, and it's the actual video of Brett shaving his head and becoming Flouse. Yeah, we put it on.
What was the response? Pretty good.
It was good. Yeah, people really liked it. I mean, we have a bunch of patrons, and most of them watched it. So if you're over at SEN Live, you got to check it out. So it's really good. But
I have to commend myself on the like the 3-camera shoot. Like I had a phone here. It was
great.
Like an octopod myself.
No, it was the birth of a legend. He needed everything. Oh shoot, Big Mo.
Ever live Zaflertinflouse?
All right, so Big Mo said it was an honor doing the Flausenflaus with the greatest German superstar to ever lift, the Zaflertinflouse.
So cool.
Big Mo was awesome to have you on there because Big Mo was crushing.
And I didn't know you were going to do that. You just popped up.
He just popped them on. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's. And I also got to give a shout out to Dorina. Dorina it has like a whole channel where she does this. I don't know how she does it for as long as she did. I was exhausted after one song.
Oh, I did it with Lydia.
I know.
And you couldn't hear her. She kept going, I'm so tired.
Yeah. This is a thing that we'll do, and we're not going to do it for like everybody. This is just for Flouse. So at the end of today's show, again, go on over to SEN Patreon. If you want to dance with Flouse, you'll be able to do it at the end of the show. We're going to go over to the SEN Patreon. We're going to create a StreamYard, and we'll bring in the first 4 people that click on the link. And, we'll have a couple people in the waiting room too, but it'll be ridiculous and fun. But I do want to give some love here to Travis Gomez. He put these songs out, and I was legit dancing with this song in the living room with my daughter this morning. She loves it. But he's done 3 of them. I'll play the first. This one's like the more relaxing one. Where's it? Hold on.
I got my stimulus check, and that song made it hard to stifle my laugh at work. Lots of mentions of Zaflertinflouse on Roxy's stream with Emma yesterday. You guys are really spiraling into insanity. Love it.
She sent me a text and goes, "What is this Zeflertin?"
Everybody, I got to tell you, this is it's reminiscent of Goldfish, and I love every second of it. So look, man, if poor Freddie Prinze Jr., he legit thought there was like a real guy named Zaflertinflouse, and he was Freddie's like the nicest guy in the world you're ever gonna meet. He's just like always wants to help people out and wants to. His like one of his posts, he's been doing this way before Krasinski. He's just like, "What are you feeling good about today?" It's been his Twitter, right? He's just such a good human being. And someone's like, "You got to have Zaflertinflouse on your show," and so he's like, "Harloff can hook you up." And so Freddie tweets me, he's like, "Harloff, hook me up, man." And I don't know what to tell him. I'm just like, it's not real, dude. I don't break anybody's hearts. But what I will say is, go over to everybody inside of our community, because it's also a part of it too. And this, when it was Goldfish, if you're not in on the joke, you hate it.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't tell you how many people hated Goldfish, but everywhere you go, whether it's on, I'm going to be on Riley's stream tonight, right? So I think at 7:00, bomb the entire chat with Zaflertinflouse. do it with, because how long is it going to last, right? So do it with Roka's stream and everybody's. I want everybody in our community to know about Zeflertinflouse.
I'm supposed to do Roxy's soon, and I said you may have an international German superstar.
So let me ask you a question though, Zeflertin. The thing is, we have I'll ask you, Brett, because the thing is, what did Lonnie say to you when you got home? Like, how long are you allowed to leave this thing? Because now it's gotten to a place you didn't know that you were going to get this kind of press.
No. Well, what I showed you was when somebody put my head on the rock's
body.
Yeah, she goes, "You start working on and look like that. You can keep as long as you want."
Yeah, but does she understand that she's with a top 26 trending superstar now?
No, I think she gets it. I mean, listen, she'll put up with anything for quite some time, but there is stipulations. I do need to wear a hat.
Yeah, when do you need to? How long are we allowed to keep it?
I don't. It's.
We don't know yet.
It's.
Do we have to set a goal every day in order to keep it?
I know we might have to because she's.
But we can't make it too bizarre though.
Yeah.
You want to do 500 again today?
Yeah.
Right, let's do 5. If we get to and as long as if we don't get to 500, Zeflertin dies.
Yeah.
Hey, Maureen, did the great Zaflertinflouse enjoy his work with the superstar Stian Bromsen?
Oh yeah, Stan Bromsen. Remember that?
Oh,
Stan
that
Bromsen.
movie was
Not a movie. She's a superstar singer. Come on.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, so Stan Bromsen was Danish Christian Harloff's favorite singer, and I was just wondering, Zeflertin, did you ever have a chance to work with her?
Apparently not.
No, because you thought it was somebody else.
Yes, I thought you were talking about Danish Christian Harloff.
Yeah, Danish Christian Harloff. That's Makuga's thing too. I wonder if Makuga's thinks this is gimmick infringement.
No, because his accent is actually pretty good.
What was it? So where were we going here? So so if we get to 500 days, Zeflertin will live to see another day. If not, then Brett will just shave that thing off his head and we'll put it on Yoda. But and you got an announcement for Video Drew.
Yesterday was so much fun.
Oh, thanks
for doing it.
Oh, we're close already. Thank you, Lawrence. It was a lot of fun. And I'm telling you, man, the dancing today, I had so much fun doing. If you guys didn't check that video out yesterday, Dancing with Flouse, you should really watch it because it's so good.
It's a good tune.
It's a really good tune. But before I want to play Travis's songs and then we'll move it. I'm going to turn the I don't think I can turn it off. God. All right, if I get a Schmoebot coming in during Travis's song, I'll just wait. But here's the first one that Travis did. That's a really good one. I like that one. I want to see what the audience thinks. What's your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? Here's the second one.
Lull your children to sleep with this.
Here's the second one. The second one. Here's the second one. Hold on.
This is a Zaflertinflouse song. Yes, it is him. It is a Zaflertinflouse. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh. This is a Zaflertinflouse. Oh yes, oh yes. This is, oh yes. This is a Zaflertinflouse.
And that's a really good one. I really like that one too.
Over your
Falling over your house. But this is, I got to tell you though, and I don't want to sway the audience here, but this is my favorite. Oh wait, no sound. Oh, when I cut to the sound of the music screen. Oh shoot. All right, hold on.
That's some stuff to work out.
No, they can't hear you yet. Oh. All right, now they can. All right, sorry about that. What about that screen works? Okay. All right, well then I messed up the whole song. Shoot. All right, well.
Hey, but I don't
play
think
the
I'll
last
ever
one.
get another text that
I'm gonna-
says no sound on the Lederhosen screen.
Yeah, well, did someone write that? That's good.
That's bad.
Let me play this one.
Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house.
Very true.
And what he do? Well, he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go? Well, you know he disappear. Sing it with me now. Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house. And where he do? Well, he drinks up lots of beer. And where he goes, well, you know he disappeared.
I love it. I love it. It's awesome. The fans are out of control.
Oh.
They're so good, and I love the fact that people were bombing other people's streams with Zaflertinflouse. It was really good. It was really good stuff. And I was even thinking about this morning. I was like, what are we gonna name this show? And I was like, well, let's just call it our descent into madness.
Yeah.
Might as well. At this point, it's
Hey, Raring.
Hey, Raring.
Brett, I have a feeling you won't be getting any pussy while you have that hair. Thanks for taking one for the team.
Did you get any?
Zaflertinflouse.
Did you get any love?
I did.
You did.
Still. I
Well
think
done.
it's after showing her the
That you're famous now.
and showing her the rock.
Oh, this rock one.
I think she just had to put that into her brain.
Well, some of the results for Zaflertinflouse is just out of control. I mean, there's so much that went on yesterday that we were able to do this. Let's see. I'm going to type in Zeflertin. He still pops up there when you put Zeflertin in there. So many. Oh, there's one with you and Ellen. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw the
one.
one.
Look at that one. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that over here, and I can actually put that into the computer and show everybody the flirt. That's a good one. I like that one.
You know what's interesting I found though with people in photoshopping is
What's that?
apparently my head is so huge it's hard to proportionally put it on.
Oh wait, so what's this guy doing? Hold on, is this guy dancing?
Oh,
is he dancing? Hold on, let's see. Or is he screaming? Oh yes, he's dancing.
Zoom punch fart box.
Oh.
Ich habe zu einem Trumper-Menschen wie Sie Mädchen.
Oh.
Wenn Sie über Filme sprechen, werde ich Sie finden.
What?
Ich werde deine Furzbox mit der Zunge schlagen. Wenn nicht, ist das Ende davon.
My name is Zumla Box. I have.
You can read that?
Oh, I can.
You can read
it.
German?
German is phonetic. That's
Whatever,
the best.
fuck
Well, you can. That's the one thing. It's easier for you to read.
You want to
German.
try to read that right now? Hold on, I'll give you. Let's see here.
Oh
you
God,
go.
if I can see it from there.
There you go.
Happy birthday
Oh.
to the Switchblade. Let's get her to 100 subscribers on YouTube and tune in tonight at 7 p.m. PST to watch her and guest Ben Bateman on movies,
Hell
music,
yeah.
and mayhem.
Happy birthday to the
Happy
Switchblade.
birthday to. I can sing her a happy birthday in German too.
Please do. Hold on, wait, we'll do it here. Wait, hold on. Do you want to sing? You want to put your music on? Oh wait, hold on. We didn't even do this whole day yet. I'm upset with myself. Here we go.
Oh, this isn't the birthday song.
Sure it is.
I can't sing.
Happy birthday.
No, it's zum Geburtstag viel Glück.
Oh, you really know?
No, I really know the German birthdays.
All right, fine.
Zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag, liebes Switchblade, zum Geburtstag viel Glück. That is what I was telling you, is that my wife has been giving me so much shit and sending me videos on how to do a German accent.
Oh.
I am surrounded by for my whole life I've been surrounded by German people.
Yeah.
And for some reason I can't keep the my explanation for that is that I am a world traveler.
Oh, you're getting better.
This accent is hard because I've been to Germany and Russia, France.
You just take a piece of everything with you.
I take a piece of everything, so my accent is international.
Well, let me ask you questions, Zeflertin.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I mean, people knew who you were, and I have to apologize to you. I introduced you as a YouTube star, and of course you're not just a YouTube star, you're everything. Superstar. And so you come on this show yesterday, and I mean, I didn't think that your legend could get any bigger than it already was, but it just became 10 times. You how was it driving or getting driven back to your place?
It's madness. I saw 3 people on the street. Yeah. And they were screaming, Zaflertinflouse, because it's, everybody is supposed to be home.
Right.
So
they knew they had to seize the opportunity.
They came out of their houses.
Right.
And masks. And I couldn't hear it.
Right, but you can tell because you can speak rhythm.
Yeah. So it was crazy, and I looked at this Twitter.
Yes.
Translation. My name is Tongue Punch Fart Box. I have a particular set of skills that make me a dream for people like you. If you talk about movies, I will find you. I will tongue punch your fart box. If not, that will be the end of this.
Well, thank you, Tongue Punch. I have to tell you, Zeflertin, I don't think you're going anywhere anytime soon.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think you'll be back again tomorrow.
I think so.
From the way this is going so far with the Schmoebot. So.
And I will I will try to embrace the character a bit more.
I like it.
Sometimes it has to be more flamboyant. I feel for me
I feel like
German,
it too. Yeah, because you said you're back and forth. It's like, hey, look, you're not.
Because sometimes there's very German like this.
Yeah, which is fine.
And you say like this.
You got to be stern.
Yeah. But then sometimes there's this German like this, and you go crazy, and everything is cool.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, and that's why you have hit the levels of superstardom that you have hit, and within seconds became number 26 trending in the United States.
26 trending. And the new song.
Yes.
Is when the discotheque opens, all discotheque.
Big. Can you do another dance for our fans right now?
Of course.
All right, hold on. Let me do another one for you. All right, let me just turn your music off, and then we'll do another. And we'll have, what I'll do is same thing we did yesterday, because I felt the thing about you, Zeflertin, that people love so much is that you're so interactive. And yesterday we had people screaming your names and your name, and people were posting it all over the place. Your name was hashtagging. So now today, I guess what today's experiment will be, we're going to give everybody an opportunity here to set up their cameras, and we want them to dance along with you. So they're going to dance along with you, and then they can post it, and we will retweet it. And obviously hashtag once again. Let me put in the hashtag because there's been confusion as far as how to spell your name. So I'm going to put it in the chat room right now. Zaflertinflouse. There it is. That's the Zaflertinflouse. I just put it in there. So here's what we're going to do. So get your camera ready, and even Ben Goddard, you're not too cool for this. And Rachel Silverstein, it's your birthday. I want to see you dancing, and post the video. Zaflertinflouse is doing this just for you today. So here is the Zaflertinflouse, and I'll do some of the singing for you too, Zeflertin. Ready? Here we go, everyone. Ready? And we'll start with this. Flirtin'. 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 Flirtinflouse. Do the Flirtinflouse. Do the Flirtinflouse. He has a shirt. It is a black shirt. The Flirtinflouse. Dance with the flouse. Flirtinflouse. What do you flouse? You have to flirtin'. Flouse. He shakes his ass up and down. Zaflertinflouse, he up and down. The blouse, he is a Zeflertin. He's like a worm turned now. Oh, the Zaflertinflouse is so excited. Zaflertinflouse, sing them, learn, flirting flowers. We'll do that later. So I mean that's just look. That's
a prequel.
Yeah, that's just the thing right now. As far as someone said, get him glow sticks and a whistle.
Oh yeah,
you got it. Listen, here's the thing. Someone said they popped a boner for someone laughing so hard. You have to go to Twitter if you taped yourself singing and dancing to that, even if you're watching on the replay. And people, there's 956 people in here right now. We've at one point had 3,000 people. Fuck the people that aren't watching right now. I got to tell you, because you guys, you're the ones that you get it.
Yeah,
you get it. This is the greatest thing to come out of quarantine, says Eric Portney. You're damn straight it is. You're damn straight. There are no drugs here, Darren Harper. No drugs at all. Oh, Brian Dennehy passed away.
No,
that's what they just said. Let me see. I don't want it to be true, but I feel like it is. Yeah, he died at 81. He was a great actor, man.
Mayday, Mayday, our boat is sinking. Hello, this is Zaflertinflouse. That are you sinking about?
Sure. Tumbling tornado, thank you. Turdnado. Tumbling turdnado. That really sucks about Dennehy. Not only we lose Brian Dennehy, we also lost the great Howard Finkel.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, Howard Finkel was, you remember, if you watched wrestling when you were younger, man, there was no one better than Howard Finkel when it came to announcing wrestling.
It's kind of how they based the two guys. The what's the claymation one they did? Right, it was him.
Oh, was it really?
I feel like it was him and Mean
death match.
Yeah. Don't you think it was those?
Maybe so. But but he was just so good. He just had that voice, man. He just had that epic voice. So losing him and Dennehy, it blows. It blows. I think Finkel was like 69. And
yeah, that's young. That's,
they didn't say what happened.
Yeah, there was no.
Didn't say what happened with him. And Dennehy was 81. Yeah, I mean Dennehy, of course, was Sheriff Will Teasel in First Blood. That's where I first
Cocoon.
But you know what he was in that nobody watched? Oh, it was Gladiator, not the Russell Crowe one. The Gladiator with Cuba Gooding Jr. and James Marshall. It's a boxing movie.
Oh yeah,
he was so good in that movie too. It sucks. Really sucks. So again. Condolences to their families and everything too. They're both legends in their respective fields. So, man, my mother just texted me and said Brian Dennehy lived in West Gilgo, which right next. It's funny because Buzzy and these people that lived right next to him were friends of our family, and one of the people there actually used to remind us of Brian Dennehy. So it's actually what I thought of when this happened. It stinks. And then the other thing that's going on in the news is that there were a lot of layoffs with the WWE. I don't know if you guys heard this, but WWE announces layoffs 2 days after Florida deems the company an essential business. Mm-hmm. As part of sweeping, this is from, where is this from? The Washington Post. As part of sweeping changes among the coronavirus pandemic, WWE announced Wednesday its decision to lay off a number of employees, including wrestlers and producers such as Kurt Angle and Rusev. Rusev, I didn't know. Rusev was pretty popular. He's gonna wind up in AEW. No chance that he doesn't. Rusev anyway. The company said in a release that it would reduce executive and board member compensation, decrease operating expenses, cut talent expenses, third-party staffing and consulting, furlough a portion of its workforce, and defer spending on the build-out of its new headquarters for at least 6 months. The move comes 2 days after WWE was deemed an essential business in the state of Florida. WWE occasionally releases talent in batches shortly after WrestleMania, its biggest annual event, in what's known as being future endeavored, a play on the statement that accompanies press releases such as Wednesday's, which, sorry. Let me find it. Okay, they said they said we wish them all their best in their future endeavors. Wednesday's moves, however, were directly related to WWE's effort to combat lost revenue caused by nationwide social distancing. I can't read this anymore. Anyway, point is, people are giving WWE shit for this. I don't understand why. It's just another business. Look, I don't think the product is very good right now, but that doesn't mean that they're a business and they gotta try to do. They're getting hit like anyone else.
Oh yeah.
So I think that, I get it. They usually make cuts anyway. So if they're making cuts now, it sucks, but it is what it is. And so they also said Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. There are a lot of people that have been released, and will AEW pick them up? I don't know. But I also, I said this yesterday. I don't think that the business should be. It's not essential at all, even close to it. And I also don't think it's fair to say there are other sports that Florida deemed essential, not just WWE. I'm not a sports guy, and if I said it wasn't essential, then it would come across as being. But having you say that you don't think sports are essential, it's not essential. It's not essential. It's not like grocery shopping, and that's essential.
Yeah,
that's essential workers. So it's not essential. But
hey guys, I'm back because I got my check from Uncle Sam. Been watching every day. Hit the like button because you told me to. But Kristian, did you see the Tom Hardy for the movie Capone and rip to Howard Finkel? Brett, you got a mouse on your head.
Thank you. That's a lot.
So yes, I did. And so here's the thing. It's funny is that I can say this now. It's been so long. When the Fantastic Four movie was about to drop, Josh Trank had reached out to both myself and Campia back over when we were over at we may have been on AMC Movie Talk. I can't remember. It was either Collider Movie Talk or AMC. I don't remember. Point is, we were talking about the movie. He reached out, and it was right before and then he got himself in trouble like a day later about tweeting out about the movie and revealing too much. And he said he DM'd me and he said, "Listen, I'd like to tell you everything that kind of went down with everything." And it was off the record type stuff, and so I was on the phone with him for 2 days straight. The first day was like an hour and a half. The second day was 2.5 hours on the phone with him, just talking. And there was nothing to be reported on and stuff I couldn't say, but just hearing his side of the story, about everything that had gone down. And I actually knew everything that was supposed to happen with that Star Wars movie. But again, I'd given him my word I wouldn't say anything about the actual details of what we talked about, and I still won't. But during that, he said, "Look, I'm after," because I talked to him after that whole scandal broke, and he said, I'm gonna lay low. I'm gonna go back to making the movies that the smaller movies that I want to make." Because he made like Chronicle and stuff, and he's like, "I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make the smaller movies." And he's like, "I'm working on this gangster movie, and I'm working on this thing with Capone." And I saw the trailer with Tom Hardy. It came out, and it looks pretty good. Did you see the trailer for it?
No,
it looks good, man. It's Hardy, obviously, but
yeah, I love Tom Hardy.
But Trank is I'm digging it. I'm digging the trailer. I like the fact that Trank's going back to smaller movies, because this is the same thing I said a while ago, and I stand by it. I believe that if this movie is really good, Hollywood is a very forgiving place with certain things as far as movies go, and if it's great, people go, "All right, he's back. What else can he do now?" And they'll forget all about Fantastic Four. So I don't know. Did you guys like the trailer? What'd you think?
I just looking at the image of it, it looks kind of
it's gritty,
character-y, though. I don't know. Maybe it's just the shot, but doesn't it look like, I don't know? It's almost a little too.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch the whole thing.
I have to look at it.
You gotta watch
that initial image to me looks
it's about the untold story of what happens after. It's like right before his last couple days.
Oh, okay.
Life.
So he's
not
dying of syphilis at this point.
Yeah. I think it looked pretty interesting. All right, let me see. Let me see if Zeflertin is going to live another day. Right now, he's still in the chopping block here. But we said today
10:30.
It's 10:30. So if we hit 500 today, then then Zeflertin will live another day. Okay. So let's see, guys. What else do we want to talk about here today? Because look,
we all have officially lost our minds, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yes,
this is legit the greatest thing during this quarantine.
Thank you, Big Mo, and I was really happy to dance with you yesterday. So remember that. Just a reminder to everybody: join on up today. SEN Live Patreon. We are going to go to Patreon right after this, and you'll be able to dance with Flouse. We're going to put 4 people in a StreamYard room, and we'll put out the link. So you got to be ready. You got to be sitting there waiting for it. And the other thing I wanted to let everybody know, and we talked about it last week, and it's if you see the description of this video, I already talked to you guys about it. ExpressVPN, it protects your privacy and security online. We know that already. Something a lot of you don't know is that you can also use ExpressVPN to unlock movies and shows that are only available in other countries. So a lot of us are stuck at home, and it's a matter of time until you run out of stuff to watch on Netflix. And so if you want to, this week, you can just tune on in. You can binge Doctor Who on UK Netflix. Did you know that you can do that? It's pretty easy to do it, too. You just fire up ExpressVPN app. You change the location to UK, and you refresh Netflix. That's it. Done. ExpressVPN, it hides your IP address, and it lets you control where you want sites to think that you're located. You can choose from almost 100 different countries. So think about all the Netflix libraries that you can go through. It's pretty cool. You love anime? You can use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and be spirited away. I have to send this to Winston. I think he'd probably lose his mind. It's not just Netflix, though. ExpressVPN works with any streaming service, whether it's Hulu, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. There are hundreds of VPNs out there, but the reason to use ExpressVPN to watch shows, it's fast. It's super fast. There's never buffering, there's no lag, and you can stream in HD with no problem. ExpressVPN is also comfortable with every one of your devices, whether it's a phone, media console, smart TV, and more. You can watch whatever you want on a personal device or on the big screen. Doesn't matter wherever you are. So if you visit our special link right now, at expressvpn.com/SEN, the link's in the description, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. You support this show, watch what you want, and protect yourself with ExpressVPN. Once again, expressvpn.com/SEN. Try it. Once you want to get 3 months of it for free. I mean, that alone is a good deal. So go on to the link right now underneath in this description, and you can check it out.
It's cool when you leave me up during those reads, and I have to.
You just got to, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to move the stupid thing. Did you see how many gifts there are already of Zaflertinflouse? And you actually put in. If you Google Zaflertinflouse, it comes up right away. But now, if you tweet out, so I'm going to go. You go to tweet and you GIF. You just put ZER. I think it pops up. Does it pop up? No.
I'm sold for this movie, man. I'm fascinated with the mob world and crime-related movies and TV shows. One more question. I think Brett said his kids are interested into acting. So how they approach you and your wife on doing it?
Oh, on how they came to me about doing it? My daughter had a friend who actually acts quite a bit. And they just the friend's mother said, "Hey,
come on, guys, let's keep Zaflertinflouse alive." I heard he's taking Ezra Miller's role as the Flash.
It's true. It's true.
I do want to see that day though, if they don't want to keep you alive anymore. Yeah, that it's just like, okay, fine, we've had.
What
enough
if it was like yesterday? Was like
that was it.
Just
they
the
peaked.
day.
You peaked. But I think
one-hit wonder.
I doubt it. I doubt it. No, I think you're probably looking at this the other day.
So I would just say, if your kids want to get into acting, make sure they want to get into it. That's my only advice is don't push them into it, because I kind of did it with my son when he was little, but I always told him when you want to get out of it, and he did.
All right. I also wanted to get back on over to the other questions here. Streamlabs.com/the Schmoedown. All right, streamlabs.com/the Schmoedown. You guys have been donating. Any questions you want us to talk about? Any questions that you want to ask us? Anything you want to talk about? If there are topics in the news you want to talk about in general, if there are things that you want to talk about with the Zaflertinflouse, let us know there. If there are interview questions you would like me to ask the Flouse, if there's characters that you want us to do, anything along those lines, let us know. All right, Haskell 420, thank you. This is from yesterday.
I'm back, bitches.
Oh, thank you.
Been gone for a few days doing housework, and Brett, what the fuck did you do to your hair? Did you lose a fight with the lawnmower? Also, RIP to Howard Finkel from WWE. Sad the roster got thinner yesterday.
I know. Well, Hotel, a couple things with that one. We did talk about Howard Finkel a little earlier in the broadcast, and he's my favorite announcer in anything over in MMA, boxing. And he was the best.
Am I making this up? Was it him and Mean Gene Oakland, or am I confusing?
They were around the same time, but Mean Gene was the post interviewer.
Okay.
And Howard was the in ring,
like the in ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, like, he was that guy.
Okay.
And he was the guy, and he was just like, when you heard and knew, it was like the way he said it. There's no one like him. There's no one like him. He was so good. I loved Howard Finkel. But the other thing is, Hotel Nerd, as far as asking what Brett did to his hair, it breaks my heart. It means you didn't watch yesterday's show.
Yeah.
And I would tell anybody, if you didn't watch yesterday's show, to tune out of this show, watch yesterday's first, then come back and watch this one, because yesterday's show was, I think, the peak of the craziness that was this particular show.
Well, the impetus, though, was Tuesday.
Tuesday show. Tuesday and Wednesday were the two craziest shows I think we've ever done, for sure. And what else is bullshit, Brett? This we didn't do yesterday at all, and we'll have to do it today because there's 1,040 people watching right now.
Wow.
500 people have only clicked the like button. So here we go. All right, everybody. Thank you. Welcome back. I know we took a little break yesterday, but now we're back on the SEN, and we have 500 likes right now. We like to call that bullshit, everybody.
Hey, 550.
We were looking for 550, trying to get a 550. I like to chew the back of trash cans to just see if my liver will handle it. 534. Looking for 550. Looking for 550. We're at 542 right now. 542. 556.
Jesus. They must either hate that or just wakes them up.
Or just wakes them up a little bit. We'll do it again before. That was good. Jesus.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice, baby. Robert Glaze yesterday said, I've been listening since Toad Hop. Over the last
Zaflertinflouse is one of the finest person to ever appear on the show.
I agree.
So glad to see a fellow Austrian German native speaker can make his comeback in such fashion. I mean 26 on Twitter. Has not been the case since his role in The Last Unicorn.
I know. It's true. There's so many great pictures, dude.
That's the other thing. I know Austrian people too, so I'm all over the place because I have Austrian friends, I have German friends that for the school stuff. So
hey, Raring. National Horny Day is trending on Twitter. This is obviously because of Zaflertinflouse.
Yes.
Zeflertin. Thank you, flirts. Robert Glaze. Been listening since Toad Hop. Over the last several years, the laughter you all have provided helped me through all life's trials and tribulations. Hang in there, be safe, and God bless to you as well, Robert Glaze. It's tough out there right now, man. It is. But I have to tell you, yesterday was one of the best days I've had in a while.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. It was good. It was good, and it wasn't just the fact that we were just sitting here losing our minds. It was watching you guys kind of lose your minds with us. And I got such a kick out of watching. I mean, even the Smasher, the Inner Geekdom champion, went to Chipotle yesterday, and he screams Zaflertinflouse in Chipotle.
I was trying to get the guy behind the counter to do it, too.
Yeah, and he's like,
Sup Zaflertinflouse.
Yeah.
Sup Harloff.
Hey.
The past few shows have been batshit, but I love it.
Me too.
As I'm also an avid ball cap wearer, I gotta ask Harloff to please take a lint roller to that thing. Looks like you just ran into the studio to escape a snowstorm.
It's not what you think. I have watched this thing and done everything to it.
Is that the one? That's not the one it is?
Yeah, the autograph's gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It just wore out?
Yeah, wore out.
Oh, man.
It just the problem is I was going to just put it onto the side and not do anything with it. It fits better. My old one's a fucking mess. Yeah. And every other cap I bought sucks. So this one works good. So, but it's not what you think. Sibonius. He says this is just for still going. Thank you. Jake Yakavetta. Zaflertinflouse! Or in the words of Snoop Dogg, Zaflizzle Fizzle.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. Oh, good news for you.
What's that?
Peanut Butter Anus is back.
Oh, back.
Hey, Kristian and Brett, what are some of your favorite music documentaries? I mean, anything with the Doors.
Yeah.
I've watched many things with the Doors, and that to me was some of my favorite.
It made my mother happy to hear that you're a Doors fan. She's a huge Doors.
That's my favorite band all time.
A documentary. I really like the Rush documentary. You should watch that one. It's really interesting.
It's good?
Yeah, it's just I didn't come in and going, oh, this is going to be amazing, but somebody told me about it. Yeah, but the documentary about Rush and about how they kind of.
Yeah, I've never been a big Rush guy.
Well, the interesting thing is they thought they were going to, get a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
But Rush is not a
chick band.
They have a lot of their fans are not women.
Right. Jacob Leckart, White Flouse Down, The Haunting of Hill Flouse, Road Flouse, The Great Flouse Detective, Mickey Flouse Club Flouse, and Go Wild Photoshop People. There you go. I love it. House Heisenberg. I gave up all hope that Zaflertinflouse would finally blow up the way all his fans knew he deserved. My grandma fainted when I told her he was trending. Every Christmas, she serenades us with her favorite songs from Zaflertinflouse and Flouse My Flirtin'.
Somebody got their grandmother to do it, too.
I'm telling you, you don't understand out there. For those people watching, they're like, oh, I'm going to do that. And Brian Fernandez, here's the other thing. People are not allowed to ask, you're not allowed to answer questions. This is for, Brian Fernandez, what happened to Brett? No. If you don't watch yesterday's show, you're not allowed to get the answer to that question. You're not allowed to miss a show when it comes to this week?
Ask that question 20 years ago.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
What happened to me?
What happened to Brett?
The world happened.
You got to watch yesterday's show. That's the whole point. So everybody needs to watch that. If you didn't watch yesterday's show, then go back, watch yesterday's show, and then
slam that like button.
But I'm telling you though, watching people with all this fun in their face, like did anybody tweet out at me them dancing to Zeflertin dancing? Because I'm gonna retweet that right now. That
there's
me, this is Garth screaming. Garth.
Oh, that's Garth.
That's Garth.
And Harold tweeted out.
Yeah. But I haven't seen anybody dancing to the music yet, which breaks my heart. I did find. Look at this is flirting, so stupid. Yeah, this was awesome. Yesterday we got Zaflertinflouse, the 26 trending on Twitter, and today they sang one of my songs on the show. This is
nice.
Travis Gomez. Yeah, Travis Gomez crushed it, man. He was really good. I love that. Where is that song again?
Quick question: I saw Bateman put a video up yesterday, but didn't watch. And curious, does he have corona, or did he?
What?
Or was he just doing PSA video to get info out there? I've been way too busy to watch YouTube lately, sorry.
It's okay. No, I don't believe that he has anything. I haven't heard anything, but what I would assume is just a PSA. That's what I would assume. All right, so tag me on it. If you dance to the song, let me know. Because I will retweet. Here you go. This is the girl that did it from yesterday. Her name is it's just on her TikTok. Hold on, let me get her name. Make sure it's Samantha Ramirez.
Oh, I wish you could show these things.
I know that there's a way to do it. I'm trying to learn how to do it. But
hey, you're getting better. I'll give you.
Look at you in the background. You see, you're dancing in the background. She's like moving her arms.
Oh yeah.
Look at she's getting into it. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's breaking it. I love that. I love it. So I'm telling you, it's I cannot wait to see how many people join us. Oh, there he goes. Okay, good. We got Patrick Patton. Patrick Patton was dancing. So I'm gonna play Patrick Patton. This is him dancing. Yeah, see, it feels good, doesn't it, Patrick? Look at him. Look at it. See, Patrick's got the do though. Patrick's got the do. We don't have that do anymore. Yeah, nice. Well done, Patrick. I'm going to retweet that so people can see it. He looks like Whitney Seibold.
Pop music.
Yeah, I just Patrick Patton. I just tweeted out Patrick dancing to Floughton.
Wow,
it's good stuff. National superstar, man.
Yeah.
All right, Big George. I said Big George something. Has not even close. This name's come up 1,000 times. Sir Lord Attenborough says, "Hey guys, happy Thursday. I loved yesterday's show. Zaflertinflouse is a shining light that we need. We saw this one already, I guess, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's about the Capone trailer.
Hey Raring.
Hey Raring.
Zaflertinflouse, can you address your alleged sex tape floating around the internet showing you and Frau Fledermaus?
Oh yes.
Every news outlet in Austria and Germany are reporting on it, and it's gone viral.
Okay.
Just wondering if it's fake news or not.
Now this is a great question, Flaus. All right.
Yeah.
So can you please? I know that at this point we're at this kind of relationship that you want to talk to everything with
Can
the
I
fans.
get Charles meeting hashtag Zaflertinflouse for the first time?
Yes, you can, but hold on a second. We have to address this.
Yeah.
The sex tape. Now, I know that there was something that it was leaked, or was it planned? I still don't know the details.
This was something that was supposed to be between two human beings, a beautiful experience.
The taping?
Taping of it.
Right.
And saved for our own personal pleasure. And somehow there was a mix-up it was back with VHS.
Right. Oh, it was VHS?
Yeah.
Oh. How old were you back then? 13?
I was, yes, about 13 years old.
Yeah.
And I put it in, I
know, I
put it
saw
in
the tape.
Blockbuster. A return. I pull out.
I see. You pulled out. I see what you're doing here.
I think I'm putting a Blockbuster movie back to Blockbuster, but actual sex tape.
You returned the sex tape.
And I still have Apocalypse Now.
I
but
see.
They had sex tape.
Right, and then for years, and you didn't even realize anything happened because you weren't famous to the level you are today. And and then they just released it last week.
Yes, 13. Why? You bastard. Making me so young.
You said VHS?
Hey, They had VHS when we were. I tape you stand up in VHS, my friend.
I tape you stand up. I don't think it was VHS, man. It was like those little mini tapes.
I put them on the mini, and then I'd dupe them onto VHS.
Is that true?
I was selling VHS cassettes for $20 a pop at Luna Park.
Can we get a music video of the Flouse's new single?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
What happened there?
Oh, God.
Where'd it go? There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back to that, though.
A music video.
I think we did one before, though, didn't we?
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I don't
once
know.
we can get in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, we if you keep this haircut, if they keep us going for that long, by the time we get back into, if I can get you into the Skybound
Shoot
studio,
a whole documentary.
Absolutely, should have behind the scenes music. We should definitely do that. I would love to do a behind the scenes music with Zaflertinflouse.
Is that a rock doc people would watch?
Could be. It probably would be. Keelex asked, "Does Zaflertinflouse's wife like the new hair yet?"
Yeah, ambition.
Well, so tell me what was yesterday like? So you get home, did you show her everything that was going on with Twitter and stuff?
Yeah, and she's like, what is going on? And then I showed her like a clip of me doing the voice, and that's when she made fun of my German accent. And then I said, I got some news for you. I have to keep this for a while. And she's like, really?
At this point, though, you guys aren't going out anywhere.
No.
So she doesn't care.
But I mean, it is like she'll look at me sometimes and be like,
"Yeah."
There's the kids have embraced it. Lydia was sitting there. We were watching Masked Singer, and she's like playing with she digs.
Yeah. So Vivian asked this morning. She's like, "Does Lydia know that her dad is Zaflertinflouse?" Oh, so good.
Oh, I had to help. I was telling her I had to help her get on a Zoom meeting this morning. She said my mic isn't working. I'm like, turn your camera off. I don't want your teacher to see me. So I'm over there.
How great would it be if you did, and then the teacher goes, "Zaflertin? Is that Zaflertinflouse?" All right. So Cody Allen, I got my stimulus check, and that song made it hard to stifle my laugh at work. Lots of mentions of Zaflertinflouse on Roxy Stream. Yeah, we saw that. Trash Panda. Shout out to my close friend who mentions Zaflertinflouse and the Flouse Army when sharing her OnlyFans link. Only 600 likes and 68 retweets. Oh, man.
The Flouse Army.
The Flouse Army. The Flouse
Look
Army.
out, Action Army.
Who's part of the Flouse? Let's see. The Flouse.
The
what?
Flarmy.
The Flarmy. No, the Flouse Brigade. The Flouse.
Yeah, it can't be Army. It's
the Flouse Brigade. I don't know.
Yeah,
think of something good.
Somebody will think of something.
Yeah. Matt Chapman. Zaflertinflouse's true age has been a source of debate. While some say he has the baby face of an angel, there have been others reporting sightings as far back as 1945. Some even say that he killed Hitler himself and selfishly didn't take credit. Is this true, Zaflertin?
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
So you finally
enjoying a whiskey with a Zaflertinburger with fries, Zaflertin sauce.
Thank you, Manny.
Zaflertinhouse always makes the best hamburgers. Let the madness continue.
Thank you.
Watching you two yesterday made me feel better after a long day of working alone in the meat department.
Oh shit! Wait, Paul, is that something that can be discussed or no?
Wait, what?
Paul didn't use you. Just ask me if it's something that can be discussed or not, because I don't know if that's true.
Who was the last one that was saying working in the meat department?
Well, this was where was that? Hold on, let me go back into these other Schmoedown, movie trivia Schmoedown, streamlabs.com/the Schmoedown. Big Beck, who says who put in a Schmobot. Lawrence Lease put in a really nice Schmobot. Hugh Janus is back. When are we allowed to hear the album Und. I need to be able to play Zaflertinflouse in my house. I wouldn't be surprised if this sticks around for a while, if we keep doing Zaflertinflouse, if we actually do an actual album. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if we do that. Douglas Johnson, who put in a Schmobot, thank you. Garth Harkis McMurray. Zaflertinflouse. I love that we got this trending and all the creative art and the songs that came out of it. The Patreon video with Brett shaving his head was funny. I remember Blake from the Guild and his talk show, Take a Talk with Blake Sheridan. He's really grown up. Keep it up. Yeah, for those people who saw that video yesterday, they really, really enjoyed it. It was good.
Go back and watch the first episode of the Guild. He's the baby.
So crazy. Tongue Punch of Fartbox, who put in all the German before. PC put in a Schmobot. Jake Yakavetta. Schmobates with Kaiser and Smets was off the rails last night. That's going to be a hard one to top. Hashtag Zaflertinflouse. So Paul D. Romy, apparently I did not know this. Ben Bateman, who I have to call right after this, was officially diagnosed with COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
By his doctor, but he couldn't get tested. He's going to do a drive-by test today. I did not know that. How the fuck did that happen? He's been locked in his house.
That's the thing. Because he's younger, I'm surprised he'll be able to get a test, because my friend that had it and recovered 14 days of a fever. I mean, this is not regular flu. Yes, I'm a medical doctor. I'm going to tell you this, but I know firsthand this person and it took 14 days, and they never tested her because she didn't hit any of these, like, you had to be over a certain age, you had to be immune compromised. I'm surprised he can even get a test. It must be.
Yeah, I got to check. I got to see. I got to call him afterwards. Didn't even know that. That's apparently he's had it on a special stream last night. Is what Paul Denuzio said. All right, we'll have to check that out. I'll call him afterwards. All right, going back on over here, ladies and gents. Joe the Giant. Hey, Zeflertin, what was it like winning season 2 of Germany's Got Talent? You were robbed in the All-Star season by the folk dancing.
WWE cut some of their roster, but have just picked up Zaflertinflouse.
That's true.
You did true. Well, Zeflertin, the question was, what was it like winning season 2 of Germany's Got Talent? You were robbed in the All-Star season by the folk dancing Bavarian twins. Can you tell us a little bit about that, if you will?
Yeah. Germany has talent.
Yes.
Always my dream to be the winner of this.
Yes.
And what I did was do one of my popular songs, and they said, "Whose song is this?
Right.
It's such a great song." I said, "No, this is original."
Because you were disguised as you had red hair.
Yeah.
It was
I
long.
pulled the wig off, and they
Right. It's Zaflertinflouse.
And there was some controversy whether or not I could actually win,
Right.
because I was already.
But when they knew,
superstar.
it was you, and they said, "You can't. What are we going to do? Argue with Zeflertin?"
Yeah, since just straight to the finals.
Right.
And yes, I won, and it was not the pinnacle of my career, but it was quite.
It was just something you wanted to do and go back.
Yeah. I wanted to hide and feel like a regular.
Right. Is it true that that's where Bjorn?
Need the Flouse on the COVID response team. Dream ticket for 2020 Flouse and a Foch.
So Prince, that was a promise that he tweeted Newsom and Cuomo and told them they need the Flouse on the COVID response. Did you see that?
My wife goes, "Oh, that's not guide me."
That's turned into a Baba Booey thing.
Yeah.
The Flouse.
If
I hear a news program and someone's talking, and then someone calls up and says Zaflertinflouse, we've made it.
If we can get the Flouse and the Fouch into a show,
I love that, the Zeflertinflouse. I would love for somebody to reach out to actually talk to the Zeflertinflouse about how to change all of this. All right, Tongue Punch of Fartbox.
Stay in damn house.
That's right. Tongue Punch of Fartbox. Thank you very much. Keelix. Brett learned German for this character. He's really going method. Move over, Daniel Day-Lewis. I think you already knew it. Sir Lord Attenborough. Question for Zeflertinflouse. After winning 5 consecutive hog-slapping championships in Germany, will you ever consider a return to the game? The German folk need a hero. Won't you consider a return? Hog-slapping has never been the same since you left.
It's a Schwein slapping.
Schwein slapping.
In
that's
Germany.
Right. Well, they changed the name over here, right? So people wouldn't be.
Hog.
Right.
Yeah. So lots of bruising.
It was
I would
bruising.
say.
Yeah.
So I had to recover from the bruising.
Did you ever use Blue Chew? During your time?
Yeah. That. Back then, you
it was like steroids, but you were allowed to do it.
They didn't take drug tests. So
no.
This was okay back then.
A lot of drinking?
Yes, Blue Chew drinking. Well, not so much drinking, because I wanted, if I drink, then the hog slap is.
But that's why I thought maybe you used the Blue Chew.
Yeah, that's
why.
Able
to do both.
Well, because with the alcoholism.
Well, I would like you here's this is for you. I want to see one more time.
Who's that guy? Well, his name's
Zaflertinflouse.
And where he lives in a sausage house.
It's true, very true.
Lighters out.
And what he do, well, he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go, well, he'd disappear. Sing it with me now. Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house. And what he do, well, he drinks lots of beer. And where he go, well, you know he disappeared.
I love that one. It's good. It's good stuff.
Reminds me of the scene in The Jerk where he's playing in the back of the
ukulele?
that like little.
All right, I want to move over. You remember it when you remember it.
No, I'm just thinking about like
Life.
all the tough stuff we're hearing too.
Yeah,
today.
yeah. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, I'll call him right afterwards. Joe the Giant, Zaflertinflouse, thank you for that one, by the way. And now we have Tumbling Tornado, who put in a Schmoebot. Ash Arnold said, Brett, I hope my Photoshop of Zaflertinflouse, the sexiest man alive, helped your wife get over the Zaflertinflouse hair. Hashtag flirting in the Flouse house. Hashtag get flousing on the Ellen.
Yeah, I think I have to start using all that workout equipment I
Yeah,
have.
right. No shit. Imagine you can look like this with Zaflertin.
Jesus.
Pac-Man Dwayne, thank you for the Schmoebot. Dagan, I can't wait for Zaflertinflouse's late DJ sets at Coachella and Bonnaroo in 2021. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. Tim Copperwheat, because 99% of people mispronounce, I'll let you know, copperwheat is pronounced copper wheat. or if it's just, or if it's easier, just say iron grain. Anyway, thanks for the content and keeping us sane. My roommate just walked in and said, what the fuck is going on in that guy's head? That's the Zaflertinflouse.
It's a Zaflertinflouse.
That's how you got to answer it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? It's the flirting. Big Mo movie review. We've officially lost our minds, but I wouldn't have it any other way. This is legitimate, the greatest thing during quarantine. Thank you. Dr. Wet Flouse. Is the Schmoes No Reunion show still happening? Zaflertinflouse would love a cameo. It's not. It is still happening. It's just not happening this week. Like I said, it's a limited series, and it will pop up when everyone's available. And Mark's just we've shot. And by the way, I've seen a lot of people joining the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon now, and I think maybe the word's catching on of all these exhibitions that we've done. We've done 5 already. We did the championship one with Dan Merle, Smets, Roca, and Alex Damon. We did the new release ones with Perry and Paul Oyama and Dan Merle. And shoot, and I'm missing someone else that was in that one. And we did the what else did we do? We did the Back to the Future Championship with Brad Gilmore and Kevin Smets. And there's a lot of people that I can't remember all the names of everybody. Yesterday we did the Horror Championship. And there's going to be a lot of other ones that are coming down the pike. So we've already done like 5. We're shooting 2 more today. So at the $10 tier and up, the patrons will be getting a lot of exhibition matches. So join today. I've seen a lot of people are doing that. So Mark has been really busy and hasn't. And yesterday he shot 2 of these things, and today we're shooting 2, and he's got other stuff working too. So and to his credit, I said, "Oh, you want to do it this week?" He's like, "I will, but if we can do it next week, that would be good." I said, "Let's do it next week," and I'm going to do Riley's show tonight. So we're taking off this week. But it's still limited, and we'll be back to do it for sure. Pac-Man Dwayne, who put a Schmoebot in, so did Lawrence Lease. And Tim Copperweed again. I did not know until recently, but it turns out that a life dream of mine is to see my heroes, Zaflertinflouse, in a Schmoedown match. How much to keep him around that long? Well, I'll tell you right now. Let's see. Well, he's going to stick around because we hit our goal. So we're going to stick around to Zaflertinflouse will live one more day.
I'll let my wife know.
Yeah. So let's. I do want to move on over though because we have a lot of questions here. Streamlabs.com/the Schmoedown. Let us start. Pac-Man Dwayne, again, thank you for the Schmoebot. Hotel Nerd, thank you for the Schmoebot.
Yes, thank you.
Paul Denuzio, here's a little more to keep Zaflertinflouse alive. I heard Zaflouse is the next Bachelor. Well, that would be awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be good. Would you like to be it wouldn't matter who. It could be women, men, dogs, cats.
Everything.
Why not? Chris Hall, I watched the dancing video before yesterday's show. I watched it late last night and I almost peed my pants laughing. I don't think enough people have watched that video. I'm going to look right now, and I'm going to see how many. I want to see how many people have watched that video and what it's called because there's not enough people that watch. I think like 1,000 people watch it or something. It's stupid. People don't, I don't understand YouTube though. I really don't. It's like if I'm subscribed to a channel and I see videos that come out from everything that comes out, I usually click on it. But sometimes like certain videos, I don't know what that is. I'm not clicking on it. Dance with Flouse it's got like 5,000.
Yeah, look at that picture. Why wouldn't you want to watch that?
With 81 comments. Let's see. I'm going to read some of the comments. It's just called Dance with Flouse. It's definitely spelled wrong, but whatever.
Which I told you was actually more German. H-A-U-S. House is spelled H-A-U-S.
I know, I spelled it wrong. I know. But this was the... So what the hell did I miss yesterday? This just in. There are no minds left to lose. This rules. People like my singing. That's good. So it's the decline of Western civilization, part 4. Brett the Bearded Baby does the flouse. What's happening? So go on over there. It's just called Dance with Flouse and watch it because it's really stupid.
And how did people get alerted? So you just put
you just got to have your subscriptions.
So if it's your subscription to SEN, then it gives you the alert.
Oh, that's right. Janish and Jay Washington were the other two in the Back to the Future match. Thank you. Okay. Let's get on over to, where the hell is it? I want to go back to the donations. A lot of them here today. And Hotel Nerd put a Schmoebot in. Thank you so much. Chris Hall, Austrian Schnitzel. Zaflertinflouse is the finest person to ever appear on this show. I'm glad that a fellow Austrian-German native speaker made his comeback in such fashion. Thank you. Christy McGee, who put in a Schmoebot. Mike Aggs 121. My problem with the WWE layoffs is that last year Vince spent much more resigning wrestlers. So it spent so much more re-signing wrestlers just to keep them going to AEW, even if they had no intention of using them. Maybe they wouldn't have to release so many if he didn't do that. That's true. Hashtags Zaflertinflouse. Yeah. Latino Heat 2049. Thank you for the Schmoebot. Samantha Ramirez. Hey, Rod Ring. Hey. Zaflertinflouse. I made some SEN Live themed TikToks that are on the Facebook page. Well, I tweeted out one of them. I loved it. What I want to know is, what is Zaflertinflouse's favorite accomplishment of his thus far in his iconic, groundbreaking career?
Of course, it was Man of the Year. I mean,
Man of the Year.
People Man of the Year. That's
really not uns.
No, that I mean, in terms of music, yes, but in terms of just recognition and Sexiest Man Alive, is that what it was?
It was Sexiest Man Alive and Man of the Year, and Person of the Decade, which
Day of the World.
Day of the World was the good one.
Day of the World.
They are the uns. Yes. So that was your favorite, then you would say of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I like that. I think that there are some. I think we missed a couple of impressions that we'll have to do. We'll do that in a second. Okay. Oh, this is it. Dashing Quinn. Can I get Charles meeting Zaflertinflouse for the first time? All right, good. Let's do this then. I'm going to find it. There we go. Hi, now, I got to tell you, I'm a massive fan of you now, I had all the albums, and I told me that I was gonna be here with you now, and I'm so happy to be with Flouse now,
How'd you get into my dressing room? Security!
No. I am a magic man. I have a magic plan, and I think we need a tan.
This is very strange. Why are you not wearing pants? Please, you're scaring me.
I don't know why you sound like a vampire, but it's okay. You're still the Flouse, now
That was from the time I spent in Transylvania. This is the... Oh, the master of accents, Brett Sheridan.
It's really good. It was good. Okay, thank you, Samantha, for that. No, that was Dashing Quinn, Hotel Nerd, who asked a question about Bateman. So, thank you for bringing that to our attention, Sir Lord Attenborough. Thank you again for your Schmoebot, Dashing Quinn, Dip and Wipe.
Ah, yes.
When searching the hashtag for Twitter, I saw that someone was using Zaflertinflouse to promote their OnlyFans porn. I'm glad that the Flouse is already getting some sponsorships. Wow. Is that true? Wouldn't be surprised. See, it's so trendy.
For those that don't know, the Hotel Nerd podcast now has a set day and time.
Oh, thank you.
It is 9:30 p.m. ET/6:30 p.m. PT on Saturday nights on the Hotel Nerd Network YouTube channel. Please subscribe to HNN. Sorry for the plug on the show.
Oh.
Trying to build audience.
Not a problem.
Hey, you put in the
Build it up.
Schmoebot. That's your advertisement, man. Thank you. And then we also get Flausemania. Can we get a music video of the Flause's new single? So I guess the new single, Flause, would you be so kind to actually sing along to your some of the German music that we have? This is a brand new single. I guess we could try to do some improv here. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. To the one you made.
This is a new one. This is a new one.
Oh, this is new.
This is a brand new single that we want to debut in the show. Are you ready? You're the master of improv. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, is that it? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right. It's brilliant. It's really good. It's like Saturday Night Live singing. It's really good. Congratulations. That was really, really good. I really like what you're doing. Unbelievable. Thank you, Flausemania. Flausemania is great. Flausemaniacs. Flausemaniacs.
Of course.
There we go. Flausemaniacs. There is your there it is.
I think the video for the first single is Dancing with the Flouse that you did.
Dancing with the Flouse.
Yeah,
this one? Oh wait, not that one.
The one you did
This one.
Yeah. The one you shot yesterday.
Yeah,
I think that's the first music.
That's the first music video.
The second one drops after the show, right?
How good is David B though? That guy,
Oh.
like he just done all these. Listen, he'll do that, and then he'll do this, and he follows it up with this. And he's so good, that guy. He's a genius. All right, going back over JJ Winward. This shitwad is a proud member of the Zaflertin flock.
Oh,
Zaflertin flock is good too. The Flausemaniacs and the Flirtin flock. I can deal with both of those. Shoeshine. What was the announcement for Video Drew? Oh. Thank you.
Okay.
Where is it? Are you on?
I saved the locks. Here are the locks.
It's for Video Drew.
Which was probably one of the strangest parts of
it looks like a lump of like dirt weed.
Yeah, right?
Looks like really bad weed.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You want some of this fucking
It looks really. Hey, man. You telling me you're gonna bring in some weed, man, but that looks like mud in the backyard, man.
No, man, this is a kind bud, bro. I know it looks like hair because it's all the beautiful hairs.
Yeah. Well, look, man. Even if it is hair, I'll try to smoke anyway. Now
I've smoked so much weed. This is my hair. The weed is in my hair.
Boy, I gotta tell you, I was sitting back saying I gotta smoke something, and you said hair. I said, "Fuck yeah, man, might as well."
Yeah,
woo. You're gonna
up the joint. You're gonna get some acid in there too.
Oh,
and mushrooms.
man.
Like there's so much in my hair, man.
Yeah, all right. How about this, man? How about we smoke a little of that hair, man? We put on some Zaflertinflouse in the back, man.
Oh, of course, no doubt, bro.
All right, flirting it up. Flirting it up. Yeah. All right.
Grouse.
Yeah, right. Manny being manic, thank you. JJ Winward, who put in, he said he's part of the flock. Lawrence Lease put in another Schmoebot. So did the Prince That Wasn't Promised. Garth Harkis McMurray. Tonight at 9 p.m. is a very special Video Chronic pop culture quiz on Video True's YouTube channel. JT and Snyder are going to be on. Who's going to win? Tune in. Keelix, we will have some strobe lights in the house. If tomorrow is Zaflertin's last day on SEN, go out with a bang. Whoever Zaflertin will never die. Well, he's still going to be around tomorrow.
Yep.
And he says Zaflertin is a pivotal moment in history. As we know it, there's life before Zaflertin in the house and life after Zaflertin. Zaflertin forever. Yeah, he is.
He lives on forever.
Lives in forever. That's true. Austrian Schnitzel again. Brett, as the Flouse is great. Kristian playing a can as a drum, not so much. Boy,
that's some constructive criticism.
It's a good one, too. Boy, the shows this week are really COVID's finest. Glad you guys are having and providing fun. Yes, we are. ZCM Zombie Custom Maps. Can't donate much more later, but just wanted to share that I have to make a music video for one of my college classes soon. I'm wondering if I should make one of the Charles songs, and if so, what should it be? It's up to you. There's like 4 animations that I have sitting in my inbox that I have to put up, and one of them is the Charles Pussy song.
That'd be a good one for your class.
It's whatever you want to do.
I'm sorry. What was this?
They're talking about cats, you know. Hotel Nerd. Thank you for the Schmoebot and Sibstat. Hey, Rod Ring.
Hey.
Made sweet love with the wife last night and went to bed with a huge smile on my face. Although my wife had no idea the only thing I was thinking about was Zaflertinflouse. Okay. All right. Hey, man.
Hey, whatever gets you moving.
Whatever you're going to do, man. All right, man.
Whatever floats your boat.
Larry Lease put in a super chat, said, heck yes. Same thing with Chris Scorpio. Nothing I do in life will compare to this masterpiece. Rock and movies with Tyler. I hope you like the Facebook page. Hashtag there's a Zaflertinflouse Facebook page. Okay.
Oh.
Patricia Metz put in a super chat, 2 of them, and says, how much to get a video of Brett's wife shaving the tuft in his sleep? Well, she'd have to answer to an angry mob of fans if she did that now. Haskell 420, if we flouse bomb SK episode 3, will Ellis lose it? Well, episode 3 ain't gonna happen tonight, but I think if you flouse bomb every other stuff, and when you're saying doing it, it's like only a couple times where people, you gotta get at least the first time you get a response out of somebody where they go like, for example, if like Outlaw in the morning.
Yeah.
If you put like, when will you have Zaflertinflouse on your show, to where he can finally answer and you get people to answer it, that's what I'm looking for. PRL 18, I saw Johnny LaQuasto also got released. That sucks too. Poor Johnny. Johnny's so good at his job too. Hopefully, maybe he can get a job at AEW because he's a great announcer. He's got a real gift for it. So hopefully Johnny lands on his feet. The Barbarian. Is it true that Zaflertinflouse has been cast in the live-action reboot of Peanuts as Charlie Brown? Is it Zaflertinflouse? Is that your wife?
Yeah, Zaflertinflouse. She's going to be the new. They're taking a new take on the Charlie Brown.
I like it. Yeah. Big Mo's movie review. Triple threat: Finstock versus Flouse versus Danish Kristian Harloff. Oh, that's a good one. Good triple threat. I like it. All right, so keeping it alive, guys. Over if you want to go to streamlabs.com/the Schmoebot, just Schmoebot, the Schmoedown, or keep the Schmoebot coming.
Keep the Schmoebot coming.
Keep it coming.
That's what Zaflertinflouse does.
That's what keeps it coming. What did I see? I saw something last night that was play on words. But I'm going to go on over to Dark Horizons and see if there's anything worth a damn talking about on the news, because it's been. Obviously, shit for news. This is what we're.
If they have a story about Zaflertinflouse, I will.
No, that would be great. Can you imagine if Dark Horizons has something about Zaflertinflouse? But no, this is Marvel's What If series is still in production, which you understand why. It's animated.
Yeah,
and they could probably do it from the comfort of their own home.
That makes sense.
A while back came word that the Disney Plus streaming service had shut down production on all various Marvel series, including The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and Loki, due to the coronavirus. However, one in the works still is the What If series, which explores alternative realities and scenarios inside the MCU. During a recent interview with Newsarama, the head of animation for the project, Stephen Frank, confirmed that work is continuing remotely. He says, I normally split my day between the home studio and Disney, the Disney lot, for dailies and reviews, but now we're just doing it all remotely. From what I hear across town, animation has been able to keep the shows in production with everyone safely working from home. Kudos to the studios for pivoting so fast to remote work. I really can't tell you much about the show or S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents are going to come and take me away, but what I can tell you is that the level of talent and passion on the team is off the charts and that I'm having a blast. Series is going to include Jeffrey Wright as the voice of the Watcher, along with many actors from across the MCU reprising their roles, such as Chris Hemsworth, Josh Brolin, Michael B. Jordan, Sebastian Stan, Mark Ruffalo, Haley Atwell, Jeremy Renner, Karen Gillan, Michael Douglas, Jeff Goldblum, and more. Series is going to debut on Disney Plus exclusively next summer, and for now, that date remains intact, which it makes sense. Yeah. It's animation. If they're able to do it, I think that'll be a good thing for people once it actually comes out. The question is this, because there's so many different reports on the news right now on whether or not how long this thing's gonna happen before, like, and I'm not talking about when somebody says All right, we're going to give the economy a shot here to start working. I'm talking about people are actually feeling comfortable enough to go out inside. There's reports that because of the vaccine, that life as we know it is not going to start to really kick in again until like a year.
Yeah, there's them telling you it's okay to go out, and then there's you feeling comfortable.
Like it, right. So the comfortability of people wanting to go out. You're looking at, I don't know, let's say a year, right? Of people feeling comfortable. It's a year from now. What do you do with all the movies in the can? You wait that long to release all of them and halt production on the other ones, or do you release a few more of maybe the smaller ones on demand like you did? Like, I want to know like how that benefited or didn't benefit Trolls.
Yeah.
You know?
Was that, again, a Band-Aid, or was that...
Right.
Did
that do anything? Is that... Because if, once again, you're out... if people are out for that long, the theaters are going to be in desperate shape once everything comes back. Like AMC's already filing for bankruptcy or whatever they're doing, or getting close to it. So I don't know, man. That's tough. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know how it's gonna play. I'm not sure. Grand Theft Auto 6 still in early development. All right. Jessica Roth.
Can I get Sebastian trying to talk Zaflertinflouse out of canceling his meeting with Kevin Feige to join the McCoo, due to Zaflertin starting his new quarantine series Zaflertin's House?
Wow, that's a detailed one. Hold on, let me get back over here. Let's see what we have. First, let me see if there's any more. Okay. Manny says, can I get Sebastian trying to talk Zaflertinflouse out of canceling his meeting with Kevin Feige to join...
Zaflertinflouse once tapped Chuck Norris on the shoulder to say hello. He broke in half. That's where we got Kristian and Brett from.
Thank you, Goodfellow. That's true. Yeah, Zaflertinflouse gave Chuck Norris his powers. Manny being manic. Can I get Sebastian trying to talk Zaflertinflouse out of canceling his meeting with Kevin Feige to join the MCU due to Zeflertin starting his new quarantine series? Zeflertin. All right. I'll give you your music. Should be here. There we go. Oh,
wait.
I don't know what's happening. Why isn't this playing now? This is making me sad.
Oh, you turned the volume down.
Well, that's probably the answer. The volume's down. So, why would you be joining Marvel when you should be staying in your house?
I want to be a part of this MCU.
Oh, do it.
It's very cool.
Comic books. Did you see I'm doing Instagram videos every day? You don't need to have superpowers.
It's been my dream to be part of this MCU and be on
what
with the
are you
superhero
doing? You're the biggest star in the world, and you want to have X-ray vision?
Yeah, I want to be a super villain. I'm tired of being so nice. I want to be super villain.
Put on pants.
No, this is not something I will do.
It's fine. This is not something I will do. All right, super chats, triple threat. All right,
super
chats. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I need to go douse the toity.
You got to pee?
Yeah,
that's right.
I burned through teeth, my thing, all that.
Go ahead, go pee. It's fine. I'll talk to the audience. I'm gonna go on over
breaking
to
news.
Breaking news.
Actor Brian Dennehy from Tommy Boy and First Blood has passed away at age 81.
It's not breaking news, my man. We talked about it in the beginning of the show. It stinks. Really bad. I'm not happy about it. I liked Brian Dennehy very much. He was he was a great actor. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. First Blood and Gladiator and a couple other things. And of course Tommy Boy. But yeah, man, it stinks. Not happy about it. So let's see where we're at. 758 likes with 928 people watching. Come on. It's okay. Just hit the Twitter. No problem. What else are we up to? I think we're going to probably, Christopher Woodburn asked, how optimistic are you in Collision for June? I don't know, man. I don't know. Not looking pretty good at the moment, but I mean, there's no news about anything yet, so I don't know yet. I haven't made any decisions on it, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to be back there doing that. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to open it up if there's any more questions that you guys want to ask. And then if not, then I might go over to I might just call it a day today, and then just jump on over to the SEN Patreon, because we do have two exhibition matches today. We're doing the Finstock versus Kaiser match, and then we're doing the MCU Championship match today. That's going to be really good. That's going to be Sean Gerber, who is the defending champ, against Jay Washington. Who else is in that match? Zipper is in that match. I can't remember who else is in that match. Jay Washington, Zipper. Winston Marshall, and then there's one other person. But it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. So let's. If there's any other questions that you guys have, let me know. I'm going to jump on over to Streamlabs real quick and see. Nothing in Streamlabs, nothing over on Super Chat. So what we're going to do is then I'll look real quick. And if there's anything else in there, are they live? No, they're not live, PC. Basically, so the way that the exhibition matches work is that if you are a $10 patron on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, they're going to start dropping, I think, at the beginning of next week. Eric Nerd Chronic has been working on all the other matches, obviously the league matches. Robert Parker made his debut. For those who saw it on Patreon, he'll make it publicly tomorrow, which will be there. But the other matches, he's working on a lot of different matches, so he's going to start working on the exhibition ones too. So there you go. So join the Schmoedown Patreon, guys. It's worth it. There's going to be tons of exhibition matches. There's going to be so many of them that come out, and you guys do not want to. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? If not, I'm going to check one more time, see if there's anything in there. And this is JJ Winward. When are we getting the first exhibition match on the Patreon? I'm aiming for next week. I'm aiming for hopefully Monday or Tuesday of next week. That's what we're looking for. Zaflertin, I think we're going to call it a day. What we're going to do now is we're going to call this an early show. But go on over to the SEN Live Patreon, and we will be there. And what we're going to do is I'm going to send a link out to the $10 patrons. I'm going to send two links. The first link is going to be you can watch the video for people who are watching along. But then there's going to be the actual link for people to join and dance. And I can actually even bring, if I wanted to, we can actually put the dancing live on Patreon. Live on YouTube. Okay. So everybody can watch along, but only the people on Patreon can actually join.
Hey, I'm such a good dancer.
Do you want to try to do that?
This will be wonderful.
All right, maybe we'll do that today. We'll do we're going to do that. All right. So we will put the dancing, well, I don't know if I can do that right now. I can't do that right now. I just realized because of other shit going on. So for today, we're going to make it exclusive for Patreon. So you got to go on over to Patreon. If you want to watch the video, you got to go over there. If you want to join, you also have to be there. It's the patreon.com. Let me get the actual, what the link is, the URL, patreon.com. I think it's just SEN Live. Give me a second. It's patreon.com /SEN Live. Was that you?
Yeah, I was going.
That was good. All right, so we're going to join in on over there, and if you guys can join us, come join us. And remember, so for $10 patrons, we're going to send the link out. Get on over there now, because once I send that out, it's the first 6 people, and there'll be 2 people in the waiting room, so 4 people and 2 in the waiting room that can dance along with Zaflertinflouse. So that's going to happen in just a second. I want to thank you guys for joining us here today. Thank you to Brett Sheridan. Thank you to all of you guys. Really fun show today. Really appreciate it, and we will see you. We'll see you next time.
Stay safe out there.
Yes, we will.
Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house. And what he do? Well, he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go, well, he'd disappear. Sing it with me now. Who's that guy? Well, his name's Zaflertinflouse. And where he lives in a sausage house. And what he do, where he drinks up lots of beer. And where he go, well, you know he disappeared.